Are you juggling bills, not knowing where money is going to come from, trying to manage your business, praying that you'll have enough to cover next month's expenses? A lot of us were not taught about money when we were young, and a lot of us don't have the financial tools to really deal with it. And in this video, I'm going to share 5 resources that I love when it comes to financial knowledge and awareness. And I hope that these can help you on your path to transform these habits into something new around money. We all have bills to pay, social lives to lead, rent, accommodation to take care of, maybe families. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or have financial needs that are covered, it can be overwhelming. So when we have so many financial matters to deal with, it can just be easier just to sweep them all under the carpet and not to have to deal with them. But the more we sweep them away, the more they grow. And at some point, we have to learn to take control of these finances and move to the next level. And the first step of taking control is to start educating ourselves, is to start getting new knowledge that can really allow us to feel empowered and to move to a next step around our finances. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 resources that can change the way you deal with your finances. The first is a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that can really help you shift the way you look at money. Actually, I read this book in my late teens and I've reread it several times over, but it really talks about 2 main concepts. It's working for money versus making money work for you. And he talks about 2 different dads he has, both relating to money in different ways. And I think in some ways, the story and the way he looks at it can inspire the way you relate to money. The second book to understand your relationship to money is really great. It's called The Psychology of Money by Mar Hausler, and it really dives into stories around money, how we relate to money, and really also makes you realize that money is the one thing that's not necessarily the education, social class, but it's about our mindset. And if we can shift that, we can really shift the way we relate to money and how we can deal with money in different ways in our lives. So these 2 books really shift the way we relate to money, giving understandings and different mindset choices around them. And the third book, Girls Just Want to Have Funds, or Girls Just Want to Have Impact Funds, 2 different books by the women who created Female Invest. And it's absolutely great. It teaches about savings, investing, budgeting, the whole journey in a step-by-step way to start your path towards financial well-being. These 3 books for me are really must-haves about how we look at money and make money work for us, the psychology behind money, and some tools that we can start implementing to really budget, save, invest, to change our relationship to money, and on this whole journey to start our education around it, to really allow you to gain this knowledge that will allow you to make new choices going forward. Now, if you'd like to have my free guide for solopreneurs to get financial peace of mind, that's below too. You can download it for free, and that's got great resources, tips and tricks as well for you to start shifting your mindset around money. And the next resource I want to share is the Money Chill Out podcast by Marika Finot. We've worked together on several occasions teaching groups of women around investing and really putting money to work for them, coming up their own investment strategy. She has got an incredible podcast where she interviews different experts in different fields on all topics around money. They're short, they're sweet, and they're super informative. And I love the way she breaks down the knowledge into bite-sized chunks that you can really implement in your life. And finally, the last resource is really about investing. It's about starting this journey. It's about putting your money to work for you. I know it's so important for many out there, and there's ample tools, ample programs about investing, but I would like you to start today. And one of the main resources that I have to offer with Marika is the Money Academy and the Female Investment Group. We've been working on teaching women how to invest over many, many courses and years to really empower them on their financial future. So number 5, there's ample courses out there. There's really different ways that you can learn either for free online with Female Invest. Ellevest is another platform that I really trust. You can start reading more financial news from channels, that are breaking it down into bite-sized chunks that you can start understanding. I had a client of mine who couldn't even open her laptop nor look at the investment screen when we started working together. And after a few months of working together, she was on top of her finances, on top of her investments, and was getting inspired by her money. And I wish that for you too. Now, if there is something that inspires you that you would like to get more into the investment ground, Marika and I have developed a few courses around investing that I will pop the links down below that are at lower price points for you to really enter this journey to start your investments. I wish that many more women could start investing money early on in their lives to learn about compounded interest and to really grow the money as these resources I've talked about here in this video. Of course, I don't want to overwhelm you, but pick up some of these books, listen to some of the podcasts, explore some of the platforms I've mentioned. I hope that they can start helping you to change the way you relate to money and to rewrite that future. No guilt. We start today. There's always a new moment and you can always write that new story for yourself. We all start at a different place with our finances. We all want to go somewhere else. We all have different goals. Let's make this happen for you. So if any of this was helpful, please like the video, share it on with anyone else, follow my channel. I'm just really excited to bring more of this empowering information around finances to the world.